It's Rosie. Leave the bees alone. Let's tell the story about what's... Rosie, honestly. So we're sort of on what's called, I'm calling a swarm watch. So all of the bait hives and the main hive that I was hoping to get swarms to come in have got visitors. This is the top bar trap nuke, and it's got visitors. It's got some scouts. This one here has got a ton of scouts. Tons and tons. I've been visiting it for a couple of hours now, just building up from yesterday. And then, in addition to that, they've been visiting this, you could just see a bee just moved in from behind it, this Russian scion that I draped over a piece of burlap that had been soaked in the dunder. And then, I know it's your black cat friend, honey. They're visiting this trap over here. You can see like one just sort of getting ready to go inside. There she goes, I think. Okay. And then also down here, the main white hive, which we baited as well, with the slum gum patties, and also the dunder soaked in the ugly comb. Let's go see, Rose. They're visiting this Russian scion, which you can kind of see. There's a couple visiting there. And also very, very strong activity at this white hive. Almost as much strong activity at the white hive as there is at the bait hive up on the mezzanine. So, that's kind of what's going on today. And so this is all within maybe 36 hours, not even, since I baited everything with the slum gum patties and the dunder and the salve, the lemon balm, Swarm Commander salve. And it's an absolutely beautiful day, and there are bees everywhere in the yard. And so we're just waiting to see what happens. And at some point, maybe with any luck, we go from swarm watch to swarm warning. And yesterday was swarm advisory, but today it's definitely swarm watch because the activity is picked up with all of the hives. Here we can get a real good view of what's going on in here. So that's it for now. We'll see what happens if we get any actual swarms. Who knows what bees do, what they decide to do. All this democracy, I have to argue it all out. There we go. Holy fuck, the air. It got real quiet. It suddenly got extraordinarily fucking quiet. Now the question is, which hive did they pick? Which one did they pick? It looks like they picked the white hive. They picked the white hive. They did. They picked the white hive. Here they come. Oh my God, the air is just full of them. Here they come. Looks like a roaring train. Heidi!
What?
Come on, you're missing it.
Oh my God.
Christ's sake!
Did you call me?
No, I couldn't call you. I was trying to do this shit. I thought you were in the sewing room.
I'm
Christ's
not.
sake!
I meant, did you yell?
This is all my... They picked the white hive.
Oh, you called it.
I called it.
You called it.
Well, the thing that happened was at exactly 12:59, it went deathly quiet.
And that's called the
That's the swarm warning. And here they are.
Where's your camera? Do you want me to get it?
It's on the chair up there.
Now.
My God, it's enormous.
You need a bigger boat.
And this is the double deep long lang. There's 40 frames in there.
Do you want your camera?
Sure.
Take video?
I'm going to switch this off if you want to keep this going on there.
Sure.
Yeah.
Hey, Rosie, don't go over there. Hey, Roz. Yeah, those are your friends, the bees. Is this Facebook Live or a video?
It's just a video.
I'm going to take some with my camera, okay?
This is the double deep long lang. It's got 40 frames in it, and they picked it. They decided this is the one we want. My God. It's just like, I know, look at her. What do you think about this, Roz? Quite exciting.
Fucking huge.
This is just huge. It was like I thought it was, honest to God, it sounded like an airplane coming from up that way. It just...
I wonder where the fronts of it.
That's the thing. Well, the interesting thing was that someone just called in a swarm on Stockton Street up by Mosier and Stockton. That's 2 miles away as the crow flies. So the question is, like, what I have to do is keep track of, like, whether it's reported that it flew off or not. If they report that it flew off and then came here, it could very well be that that this is that reported swarm.
Oh, that's huge.
This thing is gigantic. This thing is absolutely monstrous.
Hey, Rosie, don't go over there. Hey, Roz. Yeah, those are your friends, the bees.
Yeah, Rosie.
Is this Facebook Live or a video?
It's just a video.
Okay.
That's incredible. Where's the off button? There we are. You can see them fanning on the wall. So at this point, here it is. They've really settled in nicely. There's no bearding. They've really settled in. And I'm going to try something out. See if you guys can hear this or not. Where's the microphone? It's calmed down. But there was a roar coming out of this hive. You can kind of hear it. Here, let's try this out. Well, maybe we can hear that or not. It'd be fun if we could. So here it is, maybe, I don't know, a couple hours or so since they started showing up, moving in, and now that they have moved in, they are orienting themselves. At least that's what I'm hoping they're doing. And we will see what happens next. So the idea now is that they've moved in, they go start to orient, and then start foraging and start raising their family, their clan in there. So I mean, you can really see that. I mean, it had calmed down. But this is usually what you see when they're doing these orientation flights. And so we're hoping they like their new home. It's just like 2 hours or so, 2.5 hours into their new domain, living here, and what's really interesting is that they're already orienting and getting on with the business of life, at least as best as I'm able to figure out, because that's exactly what an orientation flight looks like. So I mean, this is the first the vast majority of the bees, this is the first they've seen of their new home, and considering probably the vast majority of the population are foragers, then they need to figure out where they are and get the lay of the land. And we got a helicopter overhead. Maybe it's following swarms too. So it's kind of neat. So I think maybe cross my fingers and hope these girls settle in, and then tomorrow I need to get inside it and just do an assess where they're deciding to live in. Part of what's going on here is the issue is because it's a double deep long lang. They've got to figure out. I have to make sure that they're going to be building in the way that I hope they're going to be building, and anticipating the way they're going to be building. Yeah, I managed to get it out of focus, didn't I? Okay, that's it for now.